This is a paraphrasing of the book of Esther, beginning in chapter 4. I strongly encourage you to open your Bible and read it for yourself. There are details that are not included in this video. Esther is in the Old Testament. So we left off where Haman had gotten a decree from the king to assassinate all the Jews on a certain date that he had cast lots for. The beginning of chapter 4, Mordecai hears about it and he immediately begins mourning throughout the city. Queen Esther's maids inform her of Mordecai wailing at the gate, and she's deeply concerned. So she sends to him new clothing to replace it, and he refused. So then she seeks after the reasoning as to why he's upset. And she learned the decree, and Mordecai asked her to go to the king and beg for mercy. She responded that nobody, without being summoned, goes to the king. They can be killed. And it had been 30 days since the king had called for her at all. Mordecai responded that perhaps you were made queen for a time such as this. Chapter 5. Queen Esther responded to Mordecai with a 3-day complete fast and pray. She responded with the words, "If I shall die, then I shall die." She went to the king after the 3 days. Instead of death, King asked Esther what she wanted, saying he'd give her anything, even half the kingdom. She asked him and Haman to a private banquet she'd hold in his honor. He agreed. At the private banquet, the king again asked Esther what she really requested, for he'd give her anything, even half the kingdom. Esther again asked for the king and Haman to attend another private banquet she'd hold in their honor, and then there she would explain. Following the first banquet, Haman saw Mordecai still mourning at the gate and again was furious. He gathered his friends and family together to brag about his wealth and his honors from the king, and even the queen's private banquet requests. But he was so distracted by Mordecai's lack of bowing that he said none of the honors mattered. So his wife and friends suggested putting up a 75-foot pole, asking the king to impale Mordecai on it. Haman liked the idea.